Hey, what's going on? Heroes Pojiforce here, and welcome back to Destiny. It's been a good while since we played anything on Destiny, but with the newest Dawning expansion for the holiday season, we thought we would show you just a little bit of what's going on here and maybe talk about it a little bit. We got the return of Sparrow Racing League, which is super awesome. And with the return of Sparrow Racing League, we got a bunch of new missions, some updates to some old strikes, and a couple new heavy machine guns. Now, the new strikes basically are just updated versions of old strikes. They're now infected with SIVA, and so we have to go back and put down old foes. But the interesting thing here is the new story missions, because Amanda Holliday tells us that basically Shaxx doesn't like it that SRL takes away from the Guardians fighting. And I guess he kind of voices the competitive Destiny community, because I remember that was a lot of the complaints that were had about it last year. But to kind of appease Shaxx, she sends us out to kill a bunch of things, complete missions, and in the process, we end up triggering these two new exotic quests. We get one for the Nova Mortis and one for the Abaddon. Now, both of these are basically variants of the Thunderlord heavy machine gun, and they're both pretty interesting. They're both designed by the same Titan who first wielded the Thunderlord into combat. He took the Thunderlord into the Hellmouth and was never seen again. The Nova Mortis, the Void Gun, is actually described as being almost as dangerous to its wielder as it is to the person it's being pointed at. So I'm not sure if it's the Void energy, kind of representing the darkness, that's supposed to be super scary, or if it's just because the gun is that volatile. But that is the Nova Mortis for you. They all function the same way as the Thunderlord. Faster fire rate and higher accuracy the longer you hold down the trigger. It's just a matter of a different element. The Abaddon is interesting in that it's basically described as having the very power of the sun within it. And every bullet has the power of the sun behind it. Really powerful description. Doesn't really function like that in-game. But we got two new guns. And like I said, we did get Sparrow Racing League to come back this year. And we got two new racetracks to go with it. Now, I really enjoyed Sparrow Racing League last year, as did Mass Driver, who I'm sure you see here in the party with me. Say hi, Mass Driver.
Hello, guys.
And Mass Driver here happens to be a bit of a racing aficionado. Why don't you give them your pedigree?
It pretty much just spans from between Sparrow Racing League and pretty much any kind of racing game you can find. Just any from like Forza to Dirt to Formula One. I wanted and some off kind of games like Mario Kart and things like that, and just to have some fun with it. And that's pretty much what I do when it comes to the racing scene.
Now, don't you have some top ranking on some leaderboard somewhere?
I do. Like last year, I was in I think the top. I want to say, if I remember correctly, like the top 5 percentile of racers with their lap times and their race times. But if
Was
we're gonna
that
go way
for
back to where the three,
was that for SRL? That was for SRL. Okay.
and one other thing, if we're gonna go way back, there's this game called Dirt from Codemasters. Um, there were 3 tracks there, and with certain vehicles, I actually hold the world record for the fastest lap times on them.
So the point I'm trying to make here is that Mass Driver's a really good racer. And I've been practicing SRL, but last year he kicked my butt every single time. And the only time I think I've passed you this year was one time when the race just did not go your way. You got knocked off the cliff by other racers a couple times and you ended up coming in 4th place. And that was the
That
only
was my
time.
bad to get 4th place.
That was the only time I actually placed above you, and I still didn't make first. I came second to another friend of ours. So what I'm going to do today is, like I said, we got some new races to showcase for you guys. Hopefully they'll show up. But we're going to do 3 races. And the end goal here is that I have to place higher than Taylor, Mass Driver here, in just one race. I'm not setting the bar. I mean, I guess this bar is pretty high. I just told you guys, and he told you guys how good of a racer he is. The goal here is that I have to beat him, or at least place higher than him, in one race. We're going to see if we can pull that off. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, so we're here on the new Mercury map called Shining Sands. This is actually one of my favorite maps now with all the maps that we have available to us. This one's got a lot of sharp corners and a lot of weaving lines. So there's a lot of bobbing back and forth to go on with this track.
All right, so let's get this thing started.
Trash talking is mandatory. Alright. And there we are, me and Mass Driver right there at the front already. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, I missed that first gate. I thought I had it.
Oh, this other guy here, riding on top of him.
Oh, that pile up. That pile up.
3 of you just died in that one corner.
That pile up. It's okay. I know a better line than these guys.
I don't know. This guy in front took the line you showed me last time.
Yep. But I'm in 4th place now.
Oh, he bumped me out the gate. Little crap.
So I am in a solid 4th place. And now I'm about to use the... Yep. Yep, I'm about to use the line you showed me. There we go. Took a little bit for Taylor to act... Oh, friggin... those rotating boxes. It didn't blow me up, but I did bump into one, unfortunately. So I'm still in a solid 4th place. Well, as you can see, we got a lot of... Lore-wise, I didn't actually get to research this track because I don't know where the tracks are in the Grimoire. But... it's on Mercury, so you see a whole lot of Vex technology around us because the Mercury is completely taken over by the Vex. I'm actually impressed that they were able to get a racetrack on Mercury.
I'm guessing it has something to do with the lighthouse.
In which case it should have something to do with Osiris, which is impressive considering I didn't think he worked with Guardians anymore, aside from his trials.
I missed a couple of gates and Alejandro's gotten back in front of me. This random.
Alright, I've managed to pull ahead of the guy I've been fighting with for 3rd place.
Dang it.
Ooh, I wasn't sure if I was gonna...
Rotating boxes.
Alright, I'm behind you now.
Catch up to him.
I'm behind you now.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the competition's sped up a lot because a lot.
Oh, I missed that gate.
Just hit one of the pillars.
Well, he just exploded on another pillar, so it's me right behind you now. It's me behind you now.
Doesn't mean anything.
So, as you can see, he's got about 3-4 second lead on me. Now, as you can see, I'm not a terrible racer. It's just that driver's just that good of a racer.
That one gate after that, on the top of that sharp 90, is really hard to get when you're in 1st place. I know it can't be any cakewalk for you either because it's not that bigger.
I mean, I've managed to hit it pretty well. That turn normally doesn't bother me. It's just that pile up, that like 3 sparrow pile up that we had at the beginning did not do me any favors. So the thing though at this point though is that because it's just me and driver and I just messed up. I was about to say if he doesn't mess up, I would never catch him. Of course, I just messed up, so now I'm in 5th place. I missed a gate and I fell off.
Well, I'm just going to take a nice, consistent line on this track.
Whoa, I nearly fell off. I'm in 4th place now. Not going to complain, not going to complain.
Alright, home stretch for me. Last gate, and... done.
All right, and I am in 4th. Was doing pretty good there for the most part, and then I took that big half circle. I didn't take it very well, and I ended up falling off, and that cost me 3 places almost. Got ahead of York Knife at the end there. Was only ahead of him by 2 seconds. You were ahead of me by a solid 5.1 seconds there, and ahead of the guy in front of you by almost 3, behind you by almost 3 seconds.
Hey, Radiant Treasures.
Yeah, I already got my Radiant Treasure for this week. So I'm driving one of the new, if it'll let me, I'll pull it up on the ending screen here. When I don't mess up, I'm a pretty good racer. Ooh, I got one of the new emblems. This is the Mercury emblem. Each of the new,
that's specifically to this one.
Yep, each of the 4 races now has an emblem associated with it that you can only unlock by playing the race. They also came out with a bunch of new ships, new sparrows recently. I'm using the Regal Bearing, which is the new monarchy-specific faction sparrow. It functions like all the other ones. I just happen to like representing New Monarchy.
And I'm using one of the old classic ones from the first time of SRL called the Soul Scout.
Those are some really good.
One.
Yeah. Those are still some really cool looking sparrows. Alright, we're going to jump into another race. Might still be here. We might end up somewhere else. Maybe we'll be lucky and we'll get to show them both of the new courses this year. Yeah, you may notice that there's some weird new music that's playing. I'm not entirely sure what their music choices were here. This sounds like we're going surfing, but we're on Mars. This is one of the maps from last year's SRL. It hasn't really changed any.
And it's still annoying as ever for everybody who hits those big giant fans on the back straight.
I really hope I don't hit those. I want to show that I'm at least decent at racing, and it's not just, and I don't lose just because I'm bad. Alright, now one trick I've learned is to dodge ramps, because anytime you spin in the air, cuts your speed. Ooh,
Tailpipe of your sparrow and it threw me out.
I mean, I was fighting you for that first gate.
I didn't have my normal side boost for that. Ooh.
Wow, this is actually a really tight grouping.
Oh my god. Let me back in this, please.
Ghost is all self. Oh, wow. This is absolute chaos. Got these guys riding my butt, riding my face, riding my everything.
And I finally got a little bit of breathing room up here in the front. Those fans I was talking about earlier. Oh shit!
I missed that one. Oh, I missed that one too. Did you just blow up?
Yeah. No, I hit one of the fans.
Yeah, that's what I mean by blow up.
I got an unlucky timing on one of the fan blades and hit it.
All right. So that.
I am not that far behind you. I'm
No, I didn't think you would be.
right there.
Keep your helmet on. This ain't over yet.
The trick here is to just barely weave between those so you don't spend too much time going left and right, and you don't end up spending too much time in the air. Hi. This is a really tight race.
Now let's go and hunt down the leader.
Okay, cool, cool.
I'm gonna blow right past him.
This is such a tight course. I'm right behind you.
You're in the lead. Hold on.
No, I'm not in the lead, Amanda. Don't psych me out. I can't see. I can't see. Ah.
Oh no. That got scary.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah. Driver's right on my butt. I can feel it.
Yeah, I'm here.
Ah!
Oh, fuck.
Woo! Wow, I was going to give myself 3 races here, but maybe I don't need 3 races. Now that I'm talking shit, I'm going to lose. Oh, this is intense. Ah! Get off me!
No.
Oh, I missed that gate. Ah. At least it's not as embarrassing as when I lost the last race. Ooh, I missed that gate.
Okay, so you missed it too. Sweet.
And I'm out of side boosts. That's going to cost me some...
Oh, I didn't give me my jump. No! Game, what are you doing? No!
Yay! I love it when that happens to people who aren't me.
No, stop the family!
Oh. Oh, I was doing so good.
Yes!
Alright, I'm going to need that 3rd race after all. So close. Alright, so we're here on the last of the new maps, Hakon's Precipice and Old Russia, probably the Plaguelands, because there's a lot of Ziva going around there. This map is super chaotic, and I have yet to fully master it, but there is a line that I'm aware of. Taylor knows about it too. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if it helps me pull ahead. Or it might just get me killed. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick to my normal line, not try that one. It's a little bit out of it for me.
Okay, let's do this.
No. Ooh, I got some very pushy people. Very pushy people.
We do. Yes, we do.
Alright, go to... Oh, I got shoved into rocks by Zombie Slayer.
Oh, he pushed me.
Oh, I kind of shoved myself out of the gate on that one. You know what? I'm gonna have to do that line just to regain some ground.
Oh, somebody killed somebody? That's different. I've never seen that happen in both years.
Oh, I almost made it, and now I die. Okay. Well, now I'm in a very solid last place. I almost had it, but
Very comfortable first place.
You got to first in all that chaos?
I'm in first. Yeah.
All right. Now we're at basically the year 2 version of the fan blades.
Oh, you're gonna love that that last.
Oh yeah, the forklift. I'm good at dodging the forklift, but apparently a lot of people have trouble hitting that. Oh, I couldn't see the freaking gate. Okay, well I'm catching up with Mr. 5th place here. Pika
I
Red.
have to slowly video it down just to see that forklift he's talking about.
I missed that gate.
Put some and then put some kind of text highlight over it saying hi. Oop, missed that.
If I have the technology for that.
I'm pretty sure you did because you did it for one of our challenge videos.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Okay, I'm gonna try that line again, and if I can make it work. It's working! It's working! I cut some space between me and Hero Brine. That's right, Hero Brine. And I am now ahead of Hero Brine.
Oh, I just ran over some hive alkalite.
All right, so that's the line, guys. I think I was the first one to discover it, being honest here. All right, but I'm closing the gap at least with the guys behind you.
And all I'm doing is just increasing it.
Yeah. If I can manage to climb that line again. All right, I am now fighting with this guy for second place. And ironically, in his bid to shove me out the way, he actually put me in a tighter turn so I could take that corner better than he could. All right, I am now in a very, I won't say very comfortable second place, but I am in second place.
I bet the random people that are with us will probably say, what
Oh, okay.
did he do?
That line did not work.
Now you're dead.
Yeah. Anyone who can
Try to take it with you.
It works. You just gotta be very careful about how you touch it. An expert racer who masters that line.
I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm not that ballsy.
You haven't hit people on your. You haven't raced with people on your level yet. Is the thing. All right, so let's see if I can. Oh, there's the forklift, guys. I almost hit it. Wow, I got people just really determined to mess up my day. All right, so fifth. Oh.
You were in fifth place.
Oh, I managed to pass that guy. He's got to be so mad because he was trying so hard to shove me out of gates at the end there. And I thought I was going to be in fifth, and he ended up in
You
fifth.
know what? I'm going this way. Come here.
Yep, let's see.
Come on. Let's see if we can't get it. The little. Yeah, I got there.
Yep, secret death spots for no reason. Woo, they just send you flying.
And they've got one over on Mercury too. We weren't able to show it to you though.
Yep. So 3 races down. Just could not catch you, Taylor. Could not catch you.
Ooh, I got the Earth one.
Yeah, I got a 386 fusion rifle. Not bad. All right. So I guess I'm going to need more practice, guys. But we're going to keep practicing now. That SRL, or at least the racetrack, is going to stick around once the official league has ended this season. So we're going to get to practice. And I'm going to practice. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed getting to see these new races in action. We even got to see some of the new emblems and stuff that we got. And hope you guys will enjoy this and look forward to more content to come. So, until next time, heroes, I'm Poji Force.
I'm Mass Driver.
And you guys stay awesome. Take care.
Bye-bye.